University of Miami linebacker involved in a crash that left 2 children dead in Pinellas County.
He was visiting his hometown in the Tampa Bay area when the crash happened. We have local 10's Trent Kelly joining us live from in Coral Gables with the details. Trent?
Yeah, Alexis and Andrew, news of this crash, of course, shocking many here on the University of Miami campus. Officials confirming to us overnight that this wreck did involve current sophomore Adarius Hayes, who, as you mentioned, is a linebacker with the Hurricanes. He is widely considered to be a rising star on the team. Again, we now know he was involved in this fatal wreck. While Hayes survived that crash, we're told two others died. Both of them said to be kids.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into an unfortunate topic about the Miami Hurricanes linebacker got into a car accident and apparently 2 other kids died involved in this car accident. It's very unfortunate, man. You know, I have no problem with these kids getting paid in college, but a lot of these kids are not mature enough to, handle the things that they're buying or even handle the money that they're making. It needs to be some kind of supervision over this kind of stuff.
Taking out to Hayes' team pick. Again, Hayes playing the position of linebacker for the Hurricanes, and following his freshman season last year, was widely considered to be on the verge of having a breakout year. Since news of the crash first broke yesterday, there's been an outpouring of support online and on social media from current players and others associated with the football team here. All of them offering up prayers in support of Hayes and his family, along with everyone else involved in this crash. That includes current running back for the team, Mark Fletcher Jr., who simply posted this to his X account last night, reading, quote, "Pray for AD." Let's take you now to some new images of that fatal crash scene just into our newsroom.
Man, look at that car. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. These kids, they are too young, too immature, like they're not mature enough. I won't say they're immature, but they're not mature enough to be driving stuff like this. SRTs, the horsepower, these powerful vehicles at 18, 19, 20 years old, man. When I was 18, 19 years old, man, I had a little Mazda 626, you know what I'm saying? And I get in that thing and, you know what I'm saying? And it was weak. Something like this, at 18, 19 years old, especially in this day and time, they turn on that music, they turn on that NBA young boy, that little baby. Nah, man, these young cats don't need to be driving stuff like this, man. We need to have supervision over these kids. A lot of these kids, they come from the projects, you know what I'm saying? They come from bad backgrounds. They finally made it out of poverty. They not used to the money that they making. They not used to the vehicles that they're driving, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these kids, the vehicle that they see the most is Hondas and stuff like that. Like, they're not used to SRTs. You know what I'm saying? Their mama drive a Nissan Altima, and they daddy drive a little small pickup truck or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not used to high power vehicles like this. So there needs to be some kind of supervision over these boys and their money and the things that they're buying. That's just my personal opinion. I don't have no problem with them getting paid, because a lot of kids that have went to college, they've got injured, and their careers were short. They didn't get to make it to the league to make no money. They left college broke and injured. Had to go to Walmart, get them a job. Like I say, That's why I say a lot of these kids, they're not used to stuff like this, and this how stuff like this happen.
You can see the two vehicles involved there, including a green Kia Soul and a red Dodge Durango. The crash happening in Largo, which is in the Tampa Bay area, and is Hayes' hometown. Police tell us it happened just before 2 p.m. yesterday when the car Hayes was in and another car collided while one of them was trying to make a turn. Again, we know Hayes did survive that wreck. However, the extent of his injuries this morning and how badly he was injured in that crash is still not clear. We do know, however, that
this might ruin his career. I don't know how bad his injuries is, but that's what I'm saying. These vehicles, man, like it's already bad enough they're on the field playing a contact sport where they can be injured and their careers already is on the line while they're on the field. Giving them stuff like this to get injured off the field to mess up their careers and their scholarships and stuff like this, man. Somebody needs to be supervising these boys and their money and what they spending their money on. That's just my honest to God opinion, and I'm strongly with that.
two others that were riding in that other vehicle did die. Both are said to be kids, a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old. And again, we are working to learn the conditions of the other people involved in that crash, including Hayes himself. As of this morning, I can tell you that police there in the Largo area, they are continuing to investigate this deadly wreck. At this point, they don't have much other information to release at this point this morning, but they do say that alcohol is not believed to have played a role in this crash. You can bet, though, they are most likely looking at several other circumstances that could have played a role here. But again, Adarius Hayes, an up-and-coming linebacker for the Miami Hurricanes, involved in this deadly wreck in the Tampa Bay area, which killed 2 children. We, of course, will keep you posted as soon as we learn more, including his current condition this morning. For now, though, that is the very latest live from the UM campus in Coral Gables this morning. I'm Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, man. That I hope he shake back. I hope everything gets better, man. I mean, 2 kids lost their life. He probably he will never forget this moment. And it's probably, even if he, might not be injured or anything like that, well, not career-ending injuries or whatever, it's gonna forever be on his mind that he killed two kids. I mean, I don't know personally what happened during the crash, but unfortunately, 2 kids died during this crash. So that's gonna be a stand on his brain. Hopefully, he can shake back. Hopefully, he can get back to his career, and things work out for him. Prayers go up to the families. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic right here, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. If you want custom rugs, you in the city, if you anywhere in America, we can get it to your doorstep, man. Hit the link in the description. Tap in. Don't be a lame. Like these young boys out here buying these cars that they can't handle.